Hello YouTube, Ronan Kazi, take number 2. Not that you want to hear my problems, YouTube. Let the music go down here. Looking the part. Not that you want to hear my sob story, but I was nearly finished recording this, and Mrs. Ronan Kazi called, and we talked via video, and it erased everything. Thank you, YouTube. So, take number 2.
Surely you agree with me. We can't let the Empire simply advance to
So, thank you for watching the Division 2 week of videos. Last Sunday, I did a lot of, I just played Division 2 all day. I had some time, played it all day, had a lot of content, made some video for this week. I know that some of the people like the Division 2. This is Star Wars, The Old Republic. That's Roxy. I am continuing my saga with the Jedi Knight story. And that's Roxy. Look, there's a squirt bottle with your name on it, Roxy. So, I'm doing the Jedi Knight story. I'm on a planet called Kesh. Kesh is a planet that has a lot of chemicals on it, which are very important to both the Imperials and the Republic. So I've agreed to go out and help the Republic out. One of the things I've also did on this planet that I'm not going to show you, I've kind of melded two things. The planet mission, so each planet has a mission. I've kind of out-leveled it before, and now the story is out-leveling me. So when I was on this planet, I did some side missions, some other things. So I've combined the last thing. I got to fight a Sith person in the side mission, which made me wonder how many cool Sith battles have I missed not doing the side missions. Anyways, sorry, YouTube. Talking about, you know, there's a lot of catchy sayings out there. You should dress for success or dress for the job that you want to have, not the job you have. And I've always been against those kind of sentiments because if you look at the United States military, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, Space Force, they all have uniforms. But not all the people in those uniforms are decent people. The uniform doesn't make them decent people. They're either decent people on their own. Maybe the training helped them become decent people. Maybe swearing the oath didn't make them decent people. They still do some horrible things. Not all of them.
I don't deserve such mercy.
So if just putting on the clothes made you. So that's obviously false. And I also prefaced in the last recording, which is not this recording, is these are now opinions of mine, not some of the other things I talked about. Leadership. I've had a lot of school in leadership. I've had to actually be a leader. I've had to teach people leadership. So when I come to some of those subjects, I'm coming from a different perspective. When I talk to you about lean stuff, I'm lean manufacturing and then how to problem solve. It's coming from a different angle. When I'm talking to you about philosophical stuff, thought about it a bunch, not just my opinion, read about it, argument, counter argument. This dressing for success or dressing the part or looking the part is more my opinion. So do with it what you may. And I'd love to hear your opinions if the comments ever work. Speaking of comments, if you could like, subscribe, share, unsubscribe, resubscribe, comment when it's working, didn't work this last video, hit notifications, I'd appreciate it. That's another Sith you just saw.
No offense, but that other Jedi's brought us nothing but bad luck.
It can make you feel better. The clothes you're wearing can make you feel better. It's another way to express. It's another way to communicate to other people. This shirt I'm wearing, guess what it means, YouTube? Some of you will know where it's from.
The Emperor's wrath is gone.
But one of the things, our clothes are another way for us non-verbally to communicate to people. If you're going to a insurance convention and you're not wearing a suit and you're wearing jeans and something else, you're either what, really against everyone, you're a rebel, or maybe you're really good at your job. Who knows what it means? But if you sit and talk to that person, maybe your clothes got lost at the airport. It doesn't mean anything. But there's this thing about uniformity that that might not be the right way to say that word. There's a thing about being uniform that it coerces everyone to be kind of the same. But everyone's not the same. And so I might look at that person and say, he or she has to be so confident that they're not wearing what everyone else is. They're not wearing a uniform. They don't mind sticking out. They don't mind drawing attention to themselves. So they have a lot of confidence. Might be what I think. We are giving these cues. In the old day, it was different, but we're giving these cues on what to wear by TikTok, Shorts, YouTube, social media, influencers, TV shows, movies, sports stars, movie stars, politicians, etc.
No one has told me what the purpose of this
All of these people in this whole quagmire of influence might touch some people and make them want to wear this, that, or the third. And that's all okay. I keep referring to the last video because in the last video, then I went to this part about being consistent. I struggle with whether consistency is good or bad. Imagine a philosophical system that it believes in killing and destroying things. It doesn't believe in life, it believes in death. Number one, I would just say make on an argument level that according to natural selection, according to evolution, that'd be a dumb strategy because it'd make the whole human race go kaputzin. So it's easy to say that that's not really a great system. But what if someone was really consistent to that? Is that good that they're consistent to that? Is it good someone's consistent to a habitual criminal? Is that something that in the whole world we're like, yeah, we're glad you're a habitual criminal. And we're going to reward you with 3 strikes that you're going to be in prison. Not saying that's a good thing either. But in general, we have this love-hate thing with people that are consistent or do things out of habits or whatever. You have good habits, the habits that I want you to have, that's okay. But if you have habits I don't want you to have, that's not okay. You get to see a Fett here, Boba Fett. Hut, sorry, YouTube, my Star Wars. That's the other cool thing. You got to see all the different archetypes in the movies, in the game. It was fantastic. So if you're consistent in your clothes and you're consistent in your messaging, but you're messaging bad, I don't know if that's good or bad. Also about consistency, I have over 390 videos now. Yay for Ronan Kazi. The bad thing is, I might have said something in video 121 compared to today that's a little bit different. You might say, oh, you're a hypocrite because you said this and that. And if I didn't really listen to you and didn't think about it, I might get defensive and try to argue my way out of it. Instead of saying, you know, you're right. I did say that then, and I'm saying this now. Which would lead to the next question, hopefully. Why have you changed? Normally you change when you get new information, you get enlightened or educated on something. Roxy, and then you choose to act on that. So, this is one of those moths. You've seen that in The Mandalorian. He tells me, haha, surprise, we tricked you. That's not good, YouTube. Don't trick Ronan Kazi. So getting back to the clothes and your messaging, I certainly can't afford to have a million different clothes to represent all the different things. I kind of have a set of clothes for, business casual. I have some formal things for maybe like a funeral, which I went to recently. And then I have like the everyday clothes that I normally wear. Which one of those is me? Well, my work thing, I'm wearing clothes that's kind of the uniform for work, and I wear those. And when I go to a special event, I'm wearing a suit not for the dead person because they're dead, but for the family of dead people, saying this is so important to me that I'm going to wear something. They don't know if I normally wear it or not, but I'm going to show some type of reverence. Doesn't mean if I went to a funeral in a t-shirt wouldn't mean I wouldn't have reverence. I might not be able to afford a suit. So what do I do then, YouTube? Right? So it's hard to judge people on what they're wearing. This is really a you thing. You're putting on a certain set of clothes for you to say, I believe in this. I'm representing this. This is what I want to show you. I think I did a thing about communication. Nonverbal is not just 70, it's even more than 70 of your communication. Some of it's tone, but some of it is your physical, how you're moving. But clothes are important, but they're really important for you. They're what you're saying about you and what you're trying to say to everyone else. Maybe you're not trying to say anything, but you kind of are. Sorry. So, do I think the clothes make the person? Not necessarily. I don't. If I see someone come to an interview and they're wearing a suit, I ascribe a certain thing to it. If I see him not wearing a suit, I ascribe a different thing. How much of the judgment of the job is a job for McDonald's and they come in a suit? Ridiculous. They're coming to McDonald's to be manager wearing a suit? Ridiculous. They're going to get a job at a Fortune 500. They should be wearing a suit because that's the uniform they wear there. You might not wear it. You might be so smart that people will let you get by, but then you've got to, that's the currency you're dealing in. All of this is to say, those Sith got sweet outfits. YouTube, lusting for their outfits. But they are not really that great of people, not because they're Sith, just because I keep beating them up. Scoreboard, YouTube. Anyways, how does Star Wars Old Republic handle outfits? It lets you buy outfits that have no attributes in them, and then you can plug attributes in them. So you can get whatever outfit you want. A game like Diablo, World of Warcraft, Remnants, I guess, can have it. You can transmog your gear. What that is, you get a piece of gear you like, and then you can put it in. What I like about Star Wars, you can wear exactly, whatever you want. You could wear a trooper's outfit, but you could be a Jedi, whatever. So it was nice that they let you do. I think they did that one of the best ways.
The Empire isn't exactly a shining example of equality.
And I think for games, as games have kind of settled into this, we're going to have a free or pay once and you don't pay, but you can buy non-combat improving things. I think that's good. This guy's a traitor, and he just injected him with some of the poison or the stuff from the planet, and now I got to fight both of them. YouTube. So I got to decide which one I'm going to smoke first. I guess it's going to be the Sith. Roxy. So that's a little bit of thoughts on looking the part. My outfit's okay. I should change it. I've had to swap my outfit out as I've gone on. I haven't had time to upgrade my stuff because I've just been wanting to play the game so much. But my outfit's not bad. I'm going to have to get a new outfit. Doesn't make you like me more or less, does it, YouTube? So, don't be a slave to fashion, but at the same time, don't be afraid to put something on that makes you feel good. There's nothing wrong with that.
Please, forgive me.
Appreciate everyone putting up with the Division 2 week. For the Division 2 fans, I hope that there was some content in there that you liked. Going to go back to the normal kind of distribution through the week with the different games.
General Corvan will want to know what happened here.
Like talking to Huts. So YouTube, this is Ronan Kazi. Where's the shirt from, YouTube? Talk to you soon. Bye.
Chili scatenanga ime chaicho ronchika.